If you guys remember, when you scroll down to the bottom of this page, I made a Harley Quinn video literally 1 year ago. Damn, time flies by. I can't believe it's been 1 year since I made that video. But at the same time, if you go back and watch any of those videos, you can see a massive difference.
Is too massive, dude. It's massive. And do you know what else is massive? No taper fade.
I'm not saying I'm the best or perfect at making these videos, far from it, but there's been some improvements and I'm on the right track, guys, promise. I just gotta keep talking about Gooner topics, I see. Hey guys, what's going on? It is me, Punk Kick Yoshi, or Alberto. Welcome back to the video. In all seriousness, when I created that video, I told you guys that I was open to talking about Harley Quinn once the marketing for Season 5 dropped. And I should have been making content in anticipation for Harley Quinn Season 5 to drop, but it seems I'm a little late to the game. I will be keeping this section spoiler free, so just like in film views, there will be a warning in the top right corner of the screen once we start talking about spoilers. If I'm being honest with you guys, I think they seriously messed up the marketing for this season. The trailer came out December 11th, 2025, and I honestly didn't know about it till a month later, like around the beginning of January. That's when I knew about the new trailer. I actually couldn't believe that I hadn't given it a watch at this point. Like, it was a whole month after the trailer was out when I finally learned about it. And a lot of you guys might say that's my fault for not keeping up to date with like the YouTube channel and stuff, but I seriously think that there was lack of marketing here. We should have known about Harley Quinn Season 5 through TikTok, Instagram, or just in general. I didn't see any ads for it, and that's kind of what makes me feel that this season was neglected compared to other seasons that got more marketing. As much of a Harley Quinn fan as I am, I guess I'm not the biggest fan because this trailer got snubbed for me. But yeah, they literally rebranded this series to go with James Gunn's DC. And James Gunn himself has been a pretty big fan of the show, even in making appearances in past episodes, even if they were just talking about him. The glaze was real, but that's because this show had to be in good terms with James Gunn. And honestly, I didn't make a Creature Commandos video, which I honestly regret at this point because I'm kind of late to it, but honestly, I really love that show. Each episode felt so unique. You can see James Gunn's influence, and even though this show doesn't have that, you can tell that he's overseeing this project. It actually makes me happy that James Gunn's a fan of the show, like myself and thousands of people out here. So you'd think with the rebranding to James Gunn's DC that this would get as much marketing as his other shows, but it seems like this one got the middle child treatment, which is perfectly fine. I mean, this show wasn't made by James Gunn, but I think that he respects the writers enough to let them continue their show. Especially because there's still people out here that want to watch it, like myself. But honestly, when I first watched the trailer, I swear it only had 200,000 views. Now it's at 400,000, which is a lot better, but it's nowhere near the Season 4 trailer announcement. You could even see the side-by-side right here. Which is why this has me wondering if people even know about this show coming out. It's not even in the top 10 TV shows of the day, and it hasn't been since it came out, which scares me a little bit. My Sheila. Everyone be nice to my Sheila.
Oh my god, my Shayla, my Shayla.
Ain't no way people are watching The West Wing over Harley Quinn. Boy, what the hell? Even Creature Commandos was at top 3 to 5 series of the week when it was coming out during its runtime. Why isn't Harley Quinn there, guys? I really feel like it's flying under the radar. I'm actually worried they might cancel one of my favorite shows. Let me not get ahead of myself, I am overreacting, but this show does have my stamp of approval, guys. So like, if that means anything to you, this show does have Punk Yoshi's stamp of approval, and you should definitely just watch the show. It's really good. Should I make a top 10 animated TV show video, guys? I feel like I would really enjoy that. Anyways, like I was saying, the only way to actually know if the season was coming out, you had to have an active Max account, and it would pop up in your continued watching if you've already seen season 4. Which isn't a bad thing. I mean, for the average fan, they should be fine with that. And since we're 5 seasons deep, you want to cater to the audience that you've already built and the ones you know are going to watch the show. So I understand why they didn't go crazy with marketing and it only pops up to the people that have seen Harley Quinn. But I still think that it needs to be just thrown into the mainstream. Give it the Creature Commandos treatment. But I do understand that since we're in season 5, you have to just cater towards the fans that you've already built at this point. If you need a recap of the show, you should just watch my video. Since we're so far into the show, I think it's imperative that we expect an ending to our beloved show soon. But like I said in my last video, if this season were truly to be the last, they should have marketed it as the final season, and from there, the transition would be more smoothly and they would be able to end off their story more easily. But I mean, they have been able to pump these seasons out yearly, which is a good sign. Like, I don't think their business model runs on the success of Harley Quinn, as long as it's getting by and people are at least watching it. I think to this day, the writing still holds up very well, which I'll explain further when we're talking about the first episode. Now I'm going to give a basic rundown of the first episode, and we're going to end off with just my thoughts and where the season can end up. So if you guys remember, Harley Quinn ended off last season with her leaving the Bat family because she could not control her ability to kill. Poison Ivy left the Legion of Doom because she was tired of dealing with Lex Luthor, and now we're getting into spoiler territory. So if you haven't already, go watch the first episode on Max or just catch up with the series. It's actually really good. So at the end of season 4, they sort of kind of save Earth and they decided to form a new squad, the Gotham City Sirens, with Barbara Gordon, Catwoman, Poison Ivy, and Harley Quinn. That shit gets yeeted out the window right away, and the season starts with them eloping in a way. And they end up breaking up because they were, ironically, funnily enough, acting on their own self-interest. Barbara was trying to find more clues about Nightwing's death, Catwoman wanted to use him to steal expensive jewelry and artifacts, Poison Ivy would only join on missions if it was a part of her green agenda, and Harley wanted to bash some skulls with her bat. Clearly they all had the utmost of priority, especially Harley because she's a queen and she deserves to be kept happy. So, the season starts with a 1-year time jump to the future where Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy are living this sedimentary lifestyle where they wouldn't go out, get invited to things, and would just stay at home, enjoy each other's company, watch TV, eat, make out, and then go to bed. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a pretty baller life to me. Harley then gets the idea to go to Metropolis for a little vacation to get out of the shithole town that Gotham has become and experience what they call the Big Apricot. Everything is nice and clean, technologically advanced, and there's no random masked men peeing in the corner of every dimly lit corner. Harley is also there to get an expression of gratitude from Superman for saving his life a year ago. The episode goes on, they attend the gala. Really fun action sequence between Harley, Ivy, and some of the Metropolis robots. We find out that everything that happens in Metropolis is meticulously planned, and that's going to kind of be the overarching villain of this season. Because they kind of get duped into staying in Metropolis under the false pretense that they are able to fully continue their anti-hero-esque motivations and live comfortably. Harley shares a really tender moment with Superman, inadvertently fucking whatever's going to happen this season, because now Metropolis is in danger with Superman on vacation. Whatever happens is going to be put on Harley and Ivy, raising the stakes a little bit, and that's why I love this show so much. It always finds different ways to continue the antics of Harley and Ivy, and pretty tightly writes the in-betweens like the why are they in Metropolis, and making sure that everything stays in a small continuity so it feels believable and natural for them to be going on certain arcs and plot lines. The episode ends with the reveal that Brainiac is behind the curtains of these robots, and when he scans Harley and Ivy, he sees that they can be a wild card to his grand meticulous plan. But overall, I am genuinely excited to see where the rest of the season goes, because there's just so many things that they can follow from here. If you guys are okay with it and genuinely like this video, I am more than willing to make another video covering the season as a whole at the end. Or if this video goes above my expectations, I am able to make this a series and break down the content every week. I just gotta see some comments of people saying that's what they want. That's the only way for me to tell. So far, this season is shaping up to be a really fun ride. We might see the return of Nightwing, King Shark and Clayface will for sure make an appearance, and possibly even Kite Man. If you guys have seen the Kite Man show, you know that the writers have a soft spot for Kite Man, so I'm sure you can make a little Easter egg somewhere here. If you guys haven't already, you should go watch that show. The first season was really good. It's a good in-between season 4 and 5 for Harley Quinn. But with that, I am going to wrap up today's video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this Harley content. As always guys, my name has been Punkyoshi or Alberto. I'll catch you next time. Bye bye.